what is Winthrop listening to? That is the question.
A playlist made by students for students.
And live student artists, all coming up on this episode of WooTunes.
Welcome back to WooTunes, Winthrop University's #1 show for music trends and live performances. I'm Michaela Jenkins.
And I'm Danny Janae.
We took to Instagram to find out about what Winthrop was listening to, and the results are in.
38% of students listen to rock and alternative, with country and hip hop falling behind at 10%.
The poll also found that students prefer to watch music videos or things like Tiny Desk performances to really get a feel of what they should be listening to next.
Lastly, 100% of students say that listening to music in the car is the best way to enjoy a song.
So here at WooTunes, we like to know what artists people are really streaming on a day-to-day basis.
With Homecoming hitting Winthrop by storm, I hit the street to see what Winthrop was listening to. The question is, what is the song that's been playing in your head on repeat so far?
Sheesh.
I can answer that. I can answer it.
Go for it.
See what this guy says.
Guilty pleasure song. Big Girls Don't Cry.
That's not true. That's not what I've been playing. I've been playing Hippies and Cowboys by Cody Jinks. It's a damn good song. You guys check it out.
Strangely, not Frank Ocean, but Role Model by Brent Faiyaz.
Stomp Stomp by 41.
Big Stepper by Big X The Plug.
Snooze by SZA.
I Want Your Attention by Moon Boots.
Virginia Beach by Drake.
20 Minutes by Lil Uzi. That's been like repeat for some reason. I don't know why.
I've been back on that like Bruno Mars when him and
I love Bruno.
Anderson .Paak.
What, Silk Sonic?
Silk Sonic, yeah.
I like the way you think.
What was that? Skate. Skate's been what I've been on.
I like him, y'all. I love
nice.
Bruno.
It's nice.
Freestyle by Lil Baby.
YTB Fat. Who is fat?
Backstabbing by YBT Fat.
What you got?
Mañana Será Bonita by Karol G.
Taylor Swift's newest album.
Renaissance by Beyonce. Zach Bryan. It's Zach Bryan. His self-titled album.
Morgan Wallen. Last Night by Morgan Wallen. Stand Alone by Morgan Wallen.
Jaguar 2. I was just going to say Victoria Monet. We love Victoria Monet. So definitely Jaguar 2. You got another one?
I ain't got another one. I just want to say, the bros.
I'm about to say, that smells good. Is it good?
Put in this food, goddammit.
Y'all stupid. Thank you, guys.
So we heard in the responses, we have a few Swifties on campus, we have some people in the Beehive, you know, but the one answer that stuck out to me personally, Danny Janae.
Okay, yeah.
Silk Sonic.
They do eat down. I feel like separately they're just like class acts, but Anderson .Paak is still on the rise, underrated to me. I don't know if he created his own, work by himself.
I agree, but I feel like him being in Silk Sonic, so if a Bruno fan were to find it, that's really how I figured out about Anderson Frill and got hooked on his stuff is by them collaborating. And now I appreciate them both the same.
Right.
Love them.
Yeah.
Love them both down.
Yeah. So speaking of artists on the rise, last week Danny and I sat down with 2 local artists to find out why they do what they do.
Artist Noah Hydrick tells us about how we got to start within the country music industry.
Competition is a part of human nature. No matter the circumstance, we were all born to compete. We just need to take those first steps. The Winthrop Competitive Gaming Club welcomes everybody to join their weekly tournaments on Fridays. Alongside popular fighting games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, side brackets are changed every single week because being competitive is one thing, being the best is another. Email us for more information.
Hey guys, I'm Danny Janae and welcome back to WooTunes. So right now we have Noah Hydrick, who is a Winthrop alumni and a country music artist. Noah, how are you today?
I'm well, Dan. Janae, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain.
Super happy to be back here in Rock Hill. It's been about a year since I've been back, and I'm glad to be here for homecoming. It's super cool.
Okay. So, for your music, when did you get started in country music?
So, country music kind of runs in my family. My grandfather went to Nashville. Now this was back in the 60s, so it's been quite some time. My dad decided not to pursue music, so I guess he kind of passed the torch along to me. Got my first guitar when I was 6 years old. Growing up, like riding around our small town and stuff like that, we're always listening to country music. And eventually when I turned about 15, that's when I started writing my first songs and stuff, and that's when I really got into it.
Okay. So you said you got your first guitar when you were 5.
Yes.
Is that the only instrument you play, or do you play other things as well?
So I play guitar. I can play a little bit of banjo. I'm not very good at it. And I can also play harmonica. So sometimes when I perform, I'll play guitar and harmonica at the same time. So that's fun.
Okay. So you write your own music?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the style of country music that you try to go for? Like, what's the vibe of your music? Let's say that.
So it varies because it all kind of depends on how I'm feeling when I'm writing a song. So some songs have like a older, more traditional country sound to them. But if you had to categorize my music, I would say alternative country rock is kind of my style.
Okay. So what situations are you in when you get like the most inspiration to write a song? Or do they just randomly come to you?
So a lot of them randomly come to me. A lot of songs I'll write based solely off like a scenario that I found myself in, or like, dang, I had so much fun this weekend at this place. I want to write a song about like this sequence of events that happened to me. A lot of my songs come from that, and then some songs are like storytelling, more or less, you know, like thinking maybe based off of a movie or a book or something that I've read, and I'm like, gosh, I can see this picture in my head, and then I kind of, you know, just sit down and I'm like, well, next thing I know, here's a song. So yeah.
Okay. So in the writing process, do you have like multiple songs going at a time, or does it vary?
It varies. I'll say I am very feeble-minded, so there's no way I can write more than 3 songs at a time. So like, I guess to rephrase that, I've never worked on more than 3 songs at the same time. But normally I like to do 1 song at a time. I found myself in a scenario one time where I felt like I was having a huge writer's block, and like I just couldn't finish a song. And then I was blessed with a really cool situation that happened to me, and I was able to sit down, and it was like the song just poured out of me in maybe 30 minutes. And it's actually the song that I plan on playing here in a little while. It's called Something in the Way. But anyway, I try ever since then to sit down and finish my song in 1 sitting. So
Okay.
That's kind of what I do.
It takes some dedication to kind of finish a job in 1 sitting.
And it doesn't always happen in 1 sitting, but normally I find myself, I'm a construction superintendent, so I travel a lot for work and stuff, and right now I'm working in Greenwood, so that's like an hour and a half from where I live. And I feel like a lot of times when I'm driving, I might hear a song or just think back on, you know, something that happened in the past, and I'm like, get a line or 2 in my head that sounds catchy, and I'll jot it down in my notebook and then kind of build on it over time. So I also kind of write songs that way too.
Okay. So as far as the future of your music career goes, where do you see yourself? Like, where do you see your career shifting to?
That was a good question.
Thank you.
So, it's weird. I'm in a somewhat of a transitional phase right now with my music situation. I was in a band called the Bush River Band. This was let's see, that started in October of 2021, and we played a lot of shows, and everyone kind of had different things going on. So my lead guitarist, who I was playing with, he is at Belmont in Nashville right now studying sound, and so my other, I guess he'd be my co-front man. He's also a construction superintendent, so he's super busy doing his own thing. So I branched away from that. I'm now an independent artist. I'm playing with a group of new guys, you know, and kind of just right now playing with different musicians and trying to find the sound that I'm looking for. But I'd say I'll just let music take me where it takes me. I'm going to Nashville next Friday to start recording my first EP album. And, you know, I'm nervous about it, but it's going to be fun, and it's just an experience, you know, so.
I love that for you. That sounds great.
It's fun.
So for the people that would want to know where to like find your current music that you have out, where could they find this stuff, hypothetically?
So hypothetically, they cannot, which is interesting. That's why I say we had a run with the Bush River Band. We spent 2 weeks straight in a studio, and it was not long after that. We did not like the results of what we got back. It was a home studio. It wasn't a professional studio, and so that kind of halted everything. So I do not have music on any platforms right now, but like I said, starting next weekend in Nashville, we'll be recording, and that will be my first EP, and I should have it out by March of next year. But
so that's exciting to look forward to.
It is. It's kind of been, you know, more or less what I've been chasing after for so long. I have a great, you know, group of support and stuff, and people that do know me as a musician from back home, and they're always rooting for me, which is great. And I've got to meet a lot of cool people from playing big shows and stuff like that. And it's cool how, you know, you can just get connected to people through music and going to certain gigs and hanging out with other musicians and stuff. It seems so big, but it's such a small community at the end of the day. So it's pretty cool.
All right. Well, thanks for talking with us. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all stay tuned. We're about to have a quick little break, and then we're going to have Noah perform for us. So don't go anywhere. Stay there. We'll be right back.
Il fait si froid dehors, ici c'est confortable, laissez-vous faire, milord, et prenez bien vos aises, vos peines sur mon cœur, et vos pieds sur une chaise, je vous connais.
Lighting up a drunk cigarette, say go good cocaine. I don't know how I got this way, is it whiskey or the pain? The raindrops are falling down on that tin roof, they sound so good. Just like the night you said come over, I thought, yeah, I probably should. Hold on, girl, I'm doing 105 down 85. On my way to be by out of town. She typical likes good guys, and she don't go for my type. But her eyes tell a story that a smile can't hide. I was thinking I need one more night. So hold on, girl, I'm doing 105 down 85. On my way to be by your side. You ain't even got to say it, I know that I ain't living right. I'm just taking it one night at a time. So hold on, girl, I'm doing 105 down 85. On my way to be by your side. You ain't even got to say it, I know that I ain't living right. I'm just taking it one night at a time.
Our next artist, James Amaker II, joined us as well to tell us a little bit about his musical background and to also give us a little taste of what to expect at his performances.
Do you like punk rock, rock and roll, pop music, or even country music? Do you like talking about music? Then you should think about joining Eagle Air, Winthrop University's very own WINR radio station. You can talk about any music you like and play anything you like. If you'd like to join, please contact Dr. Casco at the email listed above.
Do you long to make great tales of adventure? Do you dream of fantasy worlds or of great battles of good versus evil? If you do, come to Writing 311, where you can make all your dreams a reality.
Welcome to Woo Tunes. I'm Michaela Jenkins, and today I'm joined with artists on the rise at Winthrop University, James Amaker II. So James, can you just tell us when you realized you had a passion for music?
Ever since I was born, my family has been music oriented. I grew up in the church. I played the bongos. Then I went to go to the drums, and then I was like, man, I want to play the piano, so I started playing the piano. Then I started playing the bass. Now I play the bass at the church. But like, it's just, music has been my entire life.
Okay, so when did you start pursuing music? Seriously?
I started seriously pursuing music, I'll say 2 years ago, like my freshman year. When I first came here, I started, connecting myself with people that, led me to the direction of like, hey, you can actually do this for real. So me getting out of my own head and realizing that I actually have the potential to do this, and from that moment on, I just kept on.
Well, you say they led you in the right direction. Did they have anything to do with like you pursuing the specific genre that you do? No. They at first they're like, you should do this, that, and the third. But then me being like hard-headed, I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever I want to. So I just kept experimenting. Like every project that I've created is a different genre. In a sense, because I really don't, do genres. It's just like whatever I feel. So, yeah. So it's just, that's what it is. Okay. And is there any specific inspiration behind your music?
I have a lot of inspirations. It's just
everything that life is what my music is. You know, there's some days where it's gonna be a cloud in the sky, and then like you see like the sunshine like right there. That's, you know, that's what it could be. One day it could be like absolute darkness and you don't see anything. It could be nighttime. You know, like it's just anything that, you know, nature brings to my mind or God brings to my mind. That's what it is.
So to kind of like piggyback off of that, what motivates you to keep making music when like there are days you don't have as much inspiration as you usually have? What motivates you to keep going?
My homeboy, rest in peace, Pressure, Searson, he was that factor that, you know, like he was my producer at first, and then, you know, we grew into like a friendship. Now I call him my brother, but he was like that thing that like it didn't matter what time of day it was, he would be working, he would be cooking, he'd be doing like, he'd get off work and he like, all right, bro, you trying to push up, you trying to get this done, we trying to get this done, let's go. And he and I feel like I would be doing him a disservice if I were to, you know, stop going as hard as I'm going right now. So that's big. My grandma, rest in peace to her too. It's just that those two people are like huge inspirations to keep going.
Okay. So where do you see yourself next? Where do you see your music going next in your career?
I don't want to be like vague, but like wherever God takes it, it's just leaving it there. And obviously I'm pushing it, giving it to, you know, like writers and blogs and all of this stuff and pages. But like wherever fate takes it. I really, you know, I plan on, you know, being in the industry at some point in time, but if that's not what if that's not where it's supposed to go, that's not where it's gonna go. But I want it to go there. I want to win Grammys. I want to win all these awards. I want to do all this, and I feel like I can. I have the potential too. But, you know, if that's not what it is, and that's not what it is, but that's what it is gonna be. So.
Okay, so this is a little last fun question. If you had the chance to record with any artist right now, you know, today, if they called you and said, let's make a song, who would it be? I know it's a tough question.
Yo, don't get mad at me. If Kanye called me.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now,
his music is good.
It's just like putting you know, like I'm trying to like separate the artist from the music, but like his brain and the way his mind works is just so fascinating, and I feel like we could do something so freaking crazy. But like if not Kanye, probably like Justin Bieber.
Such a big shift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like I love the way that he like can be versatile. Like he can do it all. Right. So it's like, why not?
So thank you so much for joining us today, James. I hope you enjoyed being on our show. You were an amazing guest.
It was an honor to be here.
Thank you.
So
coming up next, we're going to have James perform a song off his track called Almakeropolis, and the title is Wings.
I've been tripping on it way too long. Done with the same sad song. Say you miss me, well I'm too far gone. Maybe I ain't about to say what's wrong. I can see it in your eyes, you're gone. I had dreams about this on the phone. I just wish that they would leave me alone, but I'm tired of being lonely. I had people on my side, but now it's only me. So if you wanna leave, then just get up and leave. I wish that you ain't make a difference to me, but still I wish that you were here right next to me. Cause heaven knows that you would be my ecstasy. You're the reason for the melodies. You're the reason why I spread my wings. Spread my wings. wings so that I learn to fly again. Why is loving you becoming such a sin? Open up your heart, baby, and let me in. Open up your heart, baby, and let me all that pressure.
Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. Remember to tune in every day to be up to date with all the newest music trends hitting Winthrop's campus.
And don't forget to scan the QR code below to have access to the WooTunes curated playlist based on your favorite songs.
I'm Danny Janae.
And I'm Michaela Jenkins. You just plugged in to WooTunes.